10 mistakes seniors make before blood tests. Doctor explains. Imagine this. You fasted all night, arrived early for your blood test, rolled up your sleeve, only to find out the results are off. Your doctor looks concerned. You feel confused. But here's the twist. Nothing is actually wrong with you. The problem was the way you prepared for the test. Yes, that's right. Thousands of seniors every single day are getting inaccurate blood work results, not because of an underlying illness, but because of simple, avoidable mistakes made in the hours, or even days, before the blood is drawn. So, in today's video, we're breaking down 10 critical mistakes seniors often make before blood tests, and most people have no clue they're doing them. Trust me, this is the kind of information your doctor wishes you knew ahead of time. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1 might shock you. Eating too late at night before a fasting test. Fasting doesn't just mean no breakfast. One of the most common and underestimated mistakes seniors make is eating too late the night before. Let's say your blood test is at 8 a.m. and you had a big dinner at 10 p.m. Technically, that's only a 10-hour fast, and depending on what you ate, it might not be enough. High-fat or high-protein meals take longer to digest, and in older adults, digestion naturally slows down. That means your blood sugar, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels could still be affected the next morning. Even if you technically fasted, your test results might be off just because you pushed dinner too late. Think of it like this. The more time you give your body to reset, the clearer the picture your blood will paint. Drinking coffee or tea before the test. We get it. Skipping your morning coffee feels like skipping a part of your soul. But here's the truth. Even black coffee or unsweetened tea can interfere with blood tests. Caffeine is a stimulant, and it can spike your cortisol and blood sugar levels temporarily. It may even slightly elevate your blood pressure. For seniors who are being tested for glucose tolerance, adrenal function, or hormone levels, that seemingly innocent cup of morning brew can throw off the whole panel. Then once the test is over, you can celebrate with a victory coffee. That actually tastes better when you know it didn't sabotage your results. Taking medications or supplements without checking. This is a big one, and most people have no idea it's a problem. Many over-the-counter supplements, and even prescription medications, can impact blood test results. For example, biotin, a common supplement for hair and nails, can mess with thyroid tests. Blood pressure meds might interfere with kidney function markers. Even vitamin C can alter glucose readings in certain types of machines. Seniors are often on multiple medications and supplements, so the risk is even higher. The fix? Always ask your doctor or lab tech if you should take your usual meds the morning of the test. Don't just assume. One small pill could lead to one big misunderstanding in your lab report. Not drinking enough water before the test. Here's a mistake that seems harmless but can throw everything off. Going into your blood test dehydrated. A lot of seniors avoid drinking water before the test because they don't want to have to use the restroom or think it might interfere with fasting. But in reality, water is your best friend. Being dehydrated can make your veins harder to access, slow down blood flow, and even concentrate your blood, which can skew certain results like hematocrit, creatinine, or electrolytes. Plus, it makes the whole experience more uncomfortable. It's the simplest thing you can do to help your body perform better, and your blood test prove more reliable. Doing strenuous exercise the day before. You might think that hitting the treadmill or doing yoga the day before your test is a great idea. And for general health, it is. But if you're doing a blood test the next morning, intense physical activity can temporarily elevate enzymes like creatine kinase, change hormone levels, or affect white blood cell counts. That means your blood test could flag false positives for inflammation, heart strain, or muscle damage. Seniors especially need to be careful since the body takes longer to recover and return to baseline. Opt for a walk or gentle stretching instead of a full workout. Save the sweat session for after the labs. Forgetting to mention you're fasting. You show up at the lab, hungry, tired, ready to get poked, but you forget to tell them you've been fasting. Seems harmless, right? Not exactly. Many labs note whether the patient was fasting or not, because it dramatically changes how the results are interpreted. Glucose, lipids, insulin levels. All of them mean different things depending on whether you fasted. If you don't tell them, your doctor might assume you weren't fasting and misinterpret your numbers. Don't assume they know. Always confirm when you check in. Yes, I fasted for X hours. Simple but powerful. Your honesty helps them help you. Not sleeping well the night before. This one flies under the radar, but it matters more than you think. Poor sleep can raise your cortisol, affect blood sugar, increase inflammation markers, and even impact cholesterol levels. For seniors, disrupted sleep is already common, but if you go into a blood test after a restless night, your results could reflect temporary stress rather than your true baseline health. If your doctor sees high blood sugar, they might suspect prediabetes, when it's really just your body running on zero rest. Prioritize good sleep the night before your test. That means no caffeine after noon, no alcohol, and a calm wind-down routine. Your blood doesn't lie, but it does react to your stress. Wearing tight or restrictive clothing. Surprised by this one? It may seem minor, but wearing tight sleeves or heavy layers can make your blood draw more difficult. Phlebotomists need easy access to your veins, especially in seniors where veins may be thinner or deeper. Tight clothes can constrict circulation, making it harder to draw blood or even causing inaccurate blood pressure readings. Loose-fitting sleeves, easy-to-roll-up tops, and layers you can remove easily will make the process smoother and faster for both you and the lab tech. It's not just about fashion, it's about function. Scheduling blood tests at the wrong time of day. Timing is everything, and that applies to blood work too. Many hormones and markers fluctuate based on your body's natural rhythm. For example, cortisol is highest in the morning and drops throughout the day. Testosterone, thyroid hormones, and even glucose levels can vary depending on the hour. Seniors already have more fragile hormonal balances, so it's important to test at consistent times. If your doctor asks for a morning test, don't push it to late afternoon. In blood work, timing isn't just a detail, it's a science. Assuming all labs are the same. Not all labs use the same equipment, standards, or testing methods, and that can result in slightly different readings. Seniors who jump between labs without realizing this might see fluctuating results that aren't real changes. For example, your cholesterol might seem high at one lab and normal at another, simply because of the testing methods used. Think of it like using the same bathroom scale. You want a reliable baseline, not random numbers that cause confusion. Did you learn something new today? Let us know in the comments. Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Or have you experienced a time when a blood test result didn't make sense? Share your story. Your experience might help someone else. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a loved one. Because the more we understand how our bodies work, the better we can care for them and each other. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, stay informed.